So my sister had done one, and that was kind of the original idea of where it came from. And then I kind of was debating between like doing like a pinup session or a boudoir session or something like that. And I kind of looked online, and funny enough, my friend had invited me to Lexi's group, and she was looking for somebody to do a session, and I just signed up for it. I don't even think I thought that I was gonna get it. I just signed up for it and said, you know, I volunteer, and then she messaged me, and I was like, oh no, we're actually doing this. And so then I did it, and it was fine. So I chose Lexi as my photographer because I had a friend who had asked me to join her group, and so I had been looking at her group and the pictures, and I thought Lexi was really good. And then when I like looked up other photographers and looked at other like pinup sessions in the area and stuff, I mean, it seemed like it came down to like who had the better pictures that I liked better, and it came down to like most of the prices were pretty similar between photographers. So I just really liked Lexi's pictures, and I already knew somebody who knew her, which made me feel a little bit more comfortable. And so that was really kind of just why I picked her. It's a hard question, but I think sexy to me means being comfortable with yourself, which I think is really hard because I think a lot of people aren't comfortable with themselves. But I think the people that I look at and find the sexiest and find the most attractive and the people that I want to be like are the people that are really comfortable with themselves. They have confidence, they kind of don't care what other people think. They've gotten to a point in their life where it's just like, I don't care, this is me, this is what you get. And I think that's what I think everybody keeps kind of striving for, is to get to that point where you stop caring what others think and you just think about yourself and put yourself in a level where you're comfortable with yourself. I don't think that I would have considered myself photogenic before I did a shoot. The shoot actually made me think that I could be photographed and look really good, but I wouldn't have called myself photogenic before that. And I still don't love being the center of most of the photos that I take. I'm always taking pictures of my friends, and then they're like, let's take a picture of you. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I don't need them. Not sure if I had really specific expectations, because I think because I agreed to it so quickly, I don't think I had time to like ponder what my expectations of the session would be. But I was definitely nervous and excited, and I definitely think that it went pretty much the way I guess I kind of felt it would be. I guess there were parts that were easier, and then there were parts that I just didn't even really think about or ponder. Like some of the poses and the way you have to pop things and stretch things. Didn't even think about that. Well, I loved my experience, and I keep telling all my friends that they need to do one, but you know, changing people's minds about things that they're not exactly sure they're interested in is hard. I mean, I tell them that it made me feel good, that I had a lot of fun, that Lexi's great, that, you know, it was a lot more than I thought the end product would be. Like I thought I'd get a few good pictures, but the end product was, I think, a lot more than I thought it would be. And I tell them that, you know, it just really makes you feel photogenic and confident, and it boosts your self-esteem, and you feel really good about yourself. And so that's what I would tell them. No, because it was somewhat quickly and somewhat on a whim that I decided to do the booking, so I didn't really have hesitation. And I think once Lexi got back to me and was like, okay, let's do it, you know, what date it works for you, I think a part of me just kind of went with it. Like I just didn't have time to think about it and overanalyze it like everything else in my life. So I just went with it and did it, and I have no regrets about it. I mean, I definitely decided to do this for me. It was never about anybody else, because I'm not married, I don't have a boyfriend. So it was definitely about me and doing it for me. And it's expensive, but it's like anything else that it's worth it. Like, if you're gonna spend money on yourself, do it for something that's gonna make you happy, something that's gonna make you feel better about yourself. And if you're not doing it for that reason, then it's probably not worth doing anyways. And I guess at the end of the day, I thought that having pictures of myself and feeling good about myself was more important than however much money I was going to spend. And so that was why I did it. And it's totally for me and just me.